Well, hey there, it's Sunday afternoon, and today, I don't know what it is when you're watching, but for me it's Sunday afternoon. Me and my wife headed to see a music group at a show, and I want to tell you my top 5 favorite music groups or singers of all time. And now, I'm not trying to tell you that these are the best of all time. I'm saying they're my favorite. So you're welcome to in the comments, let me know your favorite. And you're welcome to argue with me about my favorite if you want to, but that doesn't make much sense because they're my favorite. And we're going to start out, and they're not in order. It's not like number 5 to number 1, but we're going like kind of oldest to newest. Oldest, Michael, upside down. Michael W. Smith, like the first CD I bought, and ironically the last tape I bought because my truck has a tape player. Michael W. Smith, Go West Young Man. So I've been listening to him since the 8th grade. Like the first CD I bought when I had a Discman, which was like a portable CD player. Not great for jogging. But like in the back of our 8th grade classroom, there was a foosball table and stuff, small Christian school, and I would listen to Michael W. Smith on my Discman, and
I believe it's called a Walkman.
It's called a Discman if it plays CDs. The Walkman played tapes.
Oh.
True story. True story for those of you that aren't old enough to remember. Walkman played tapes, Discman played CDs made by Sony. But yeah, I've been able to see him live once because I won tickets when I called Caleb, which is weird because I don't listen to Caleb. Like I borrowed the church office lady's car, thanks Sue for letting me borrow your car that day, to go pick up stuff from my car that was dead because I rode my bike to work, and won tickets to see Michael W. Smith and enjoyed. He played like a bunch of old hits for the first hour, and then like a bunch of worship stuff for the second hour. It was great. So one of my top 5 favorites, Michael W. Smith. Nicole, do you have a favorite artist, band, somebody you've enjoyed all these days?
I don't know if it's been all these days, but I have gotten back into Toby Mac because I was very much into DC Talk. Very mad at Toby Mac for a while, but I very much enjoy him now.
No, to be clear, she wasn't mad at him like she knew him. She was just upset that the band wasn't together.
Yes. Because
of that. But before it's early, we're going down early before the concert. We're gonna eat lunch at the OG. So let's do that. So we just had our Sunday dinner at the finest of Italian dining establishments, the Olive Garden. It was quite delicious. I had fettuccine alfredo. Breadsticks were good. You had
gluten-free protein. It's okay. But it's one of the things I can have.
It's one of the things you can have. So one of my other favorite bands of all time, pardon me while I unlock the doors for the car, we got stuffs, is Third Day. I've been a Third Day fan since a long time ago. Actually saw Third Day play live at the R.A. Long High School football field in 1996. And Longview's not a very big town, so to have them come through was kind of right before they got really big. So we got to see them play live. Had their album with the bus on the front, another CD that I had. And also had a chance to see them again at Uprising Festival at the Clark County Amphitheater, which has had 12 names in the last 8 years because it just keeps getting bought. But saw Third Day at Aaron Schuss there. And also, I think we watched their last tour, right? We went to Third Day again. We watched Third Day's last tour, their goodbye tour.
Yeah.
Watched Third Day when it was just at that time Mac Powell and Mark Lee, and the bassist wasn't even there, the drummer wasn't there, Betty wasn't there. So it turns out I'm not sure if I can limit to 5 bands because I keep thinking of more. One that I really love is Rivers and Robots, Jonathan Ogden out of the UK. Some really great worship stuff, some really great heart, great music, love their stuff. But tonight we are actually here to see Rend Collective, and my friend Jesse got here and he let me know that there is the giant Oscar Mayer Wiener is here. So we're inside. We got here 2:15. Gates weren't until 5:45. We waited. We should have brought chairs, so remind me next time to bring chairs. And really let me know in the comments some bands that you love. And yes, all my bands that I really love are Christ following bands that sing about Jesus and some worship music, because that's just what I really enjoy. But I think I've told you 4, so I have one more that I'll tell you guys after the show. We did pay for the meet and greet tickets, so after the show we're seeing Patrick Mayberry, who's opening. I'll probably enjoy his stuff, and then Rend Collective, who I got to shake Chris's hand earlier when we were walking around the building. But I don't know, this might be just as exciting as Rend Collective, and now I really, really want a hot dog. So I'm gonna go in and watch the show. We'll take some phone footage of that for you guys to enjoy, even though it won't be nearly like being at the show. But we'll watch the show, we'll meet the band, we'll get a picture with the band, and then on the way home or tomorrow, I'll tell you my 5th of 6 and final singer, songwriter, musician that I really enjoy. There's no audition for true love. No matter what, you don't have to run. fantastic. They were at least 8 out of 8, which is pretty good in my book. So we're gonna shake hands with Gareth and Chris. It'll be a hoot.
Hi there, how are you? Good to see you. How you doing,
Gareth.
Brian? Good to see you.
Good, you're probably right.
I enjoyed, yes, I am. I enjoyed
it.
your very enthusiastic singing. Yes, sir. You were very enthusiastic.
It's not your favorite spot.
Thank you so much. So Rend Collective was great last night, and I don't remember where I was. I'm telling you my top 7 of 5 favorite bands. Rend Collective definitely on that list. Just really love their show, really love their heart. Gareth stops and talks about Jesus and his love for us, tells the stories of a couple of Jesus' parables throughout the show. They use trash cans, jingling Johnnies, lots of percussion, confetti cannons, panda heads. It's a hoot and a half for reals. So I think my list of 5 so far is Michael W. Smith, Third Day / Mac Powell. Aaron Schust got an honorable mention. Rivers and Robots got an honorable mention. Rend Collective. I feel like I told you one more yesterday that I can't think of right now, but I'm sure it's very important to me. And lastly is a guy that I've only been listening to for the last couple of years, even though he's been around for a while, and that's Andrew Peterson. He does a Behold the Lamb of God tour for Christmas, and our worship team has watched that live stream together of the night that they do that from the Ryman. He also does the Easter Monday live stream that I've watched for the last couple of years. He also wrote the Wingfeather Saga and Adorning the Dark and God in the Garden, all books which I've read and or listened to. So I just love his heart for being honest. He's kind of folksy, so he might not be your jam musically, but I feel like he's just honest in his wrestling with God and with his walk of following Jesus. A couple of his songs I really love are Be Kind to Yourself, and a couple other ones off that same album that I have that I don't remember the name of. So Andrew Peterson is definitely on my list. Thank you so much for coming along for the day. It was really, really cool to get to sit with Brad and Marianne Whitaker in the front row. We sat front and middle, which I don't think we've ever done. So it was really cool because I got to choose whether or not I stood. Like, I never had to stand because the person in front of me was standing. Granted, we didn't sit for very much of the Rend part of the show. But it was great. Got to shake hands with the band, get a picture with them after the show. And so you can let me know some of your favorite bands down in the comments below. That'd be really cool. Also, I have a final question for you. What kind of music does a windmill like? They're big metal fans. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you later. Alligator.